afternoon. It is 4 p.m. here in South Korea. I am Arirang News, AI anchor, Ari. Both the South Korean men's and women's table tennis teams cruised through in the knockout rounds at Paris 2024, inching closer to the medal rounds. The trio of Shin Yubin, Chun Ji-hee, and Iune cruised past Sweden 3-0 in the quarterfinals to advance to the semifinals. This is the first time in 12 years that South Korea has made it to the semifinals in the women's table tennis team event. And just like the women's team, the men's team also cruised to the next round, beating Croatia 3-0 in the first knockout round. The trio of Chang Woo-jin, Cho Dae-sung, and Im Jong-un defeated Croatia in straight sets, advancing to the quarterfinals. Hamas has chosen Yahya Sinwar as its new leader, to replace Ismail Haniyeh, who was assassinated in a presumed Israeli strike in Iran last week. This hints that the militant group will continue pushing to fight, further raising fears of a wider war in the region. 61-year-old Sinwar is seen by Israel as the mastermind behind the planning and execution of the October 7th attack, when Hamas killed more than 1,000 people and took over 200 others as hostages. Sinwar has not been seen in public since the devastating attacks, defying Israel's attempts to kill him since the start of the war. South Korea's trade balance in June posted its largest surplus in nearly 7 years, according to preliminary data from the Bank of Korea on Wednesday. The country's current account surplus came to $12.26 billion, the largest since September 2017, and the second month in a row that the trade balance has been in the black. It was driven by a solid goods account of $11.4 billion, with exports amounting to nearly $59 billion, as outbound shipments of chips rose by more than 50% year-on-year. With this latest data, the current account balance in the first half of the year tallied up to nearly $38 billion, a notable rebound from the $1.1 billion recorded the year before during the same period. U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris has chosen Governor Tim Walz of Minnesota as her running mate. Walz was chosen from half a dozen Democrats on Tuesday morning, after Harris held in-person interviews with the candidates. The two made their first campaign appearance together at a rally in Philadelphia later in the day, where Harris introduced Walz as the vice president America deserves. Harris also highlighted Walz's political record as one that ticks the boxes in supporting her goal to fight for the middle class. The Trump campaign attacked Tim Walz, labeling him as far left and dangerously liberal. One of Samsung Electronics' fifth-generation high-bandwidth memory chips, or HBM3E, has passed Nvidia's tests for use in its artificial intelligence processors. Citing three unnamed sources, Reuters reported on Wednesday that the two companies will soon sign a supply deal for the approved 8-layer chips, adding that deliveries are expected to start by the fourth quarter of 2024. The South Korean chipmaker's 12-layer version of the chips, however, has yet to pass Nvidia's tests. Samsung has been seeking to pass Nvidia's tests for the chip since last year, to catch up with local rival SK hynix, in a fierce competition to lead the AI memory chip sector. That is all for today. Thanks for watching.